I'm honestly ashamed of how I've treated my body for decades. Not just what I ate or didn't do, but because I decided I wasn't worth the effort, the money, or the care. If you're feeling your own version of this, I want to walk you through how I'm learning to repair this relationship with myself, so it becomes something I can build on rather than something that keeps me stuck in the past. Years ago, I remember thinking about joining the gym, and what kept coming up over and over again was, my husband will think this is a waste of money. But the truth was, that was actually my belief, and I was using that to avoid taking care of myself. I kept promising myself I'd start next week. Looking back, it wasn't really about the gym. It was about the money. It was about my worth. I see it now in all of those tiny choices. Saying I was fine when I wasn't. Grabbing whatever was easiest to eat because I didn't want to make a fuss. I treated my body like an afterthought. Praising myself for being exhausted because I'd worked so hard, rather than listening to my body and taking a rest when I needed to. I was trying to be good. I treated my body like an afterthought, like something I could push hard, ignore, and apologize later. And that shame doesn't just show up in those old memories. It shows up in the mirror, in the way my body feels at times, in the quiet thought, if I'd cared earlier, things would be different now. The shift for me wasn't a dramatic before and after. It's been a quiet moment of grief. If I keep going like this, my future self will pay for it. Because the shame we feel about our bodies is really about the weight or the fitness. It's about the story underneath. I am not worth the money. I am not worth the time. I am not allowed to take up space. Let's now ask some really important questions. If my body could speak to me, what would it say about how I've treated it? For me, the answer to that is, you only listen to me when I'm in pain. You ignore me the rest of the time. And that was hard to hear. But it was honest, and honesty is where the repair starts. So I didn't overhaul my life. I started small, walking more, not to punish myself, but to keep my future self company, to start creating the future self that I wanted. Paying more attention to what actually nourished me, what gave me energy, and what did the opposite. Not just what was quick or cheap, but quality food. Letting it be okay that I want to lose the last 10 pounds for me, not for anyone else or not to gain approval, but to be healthier as I age. I'm now treating my body as a partner, not a problem to be fixed. A partner that has carried me through life, through everything that has come my way, through loss, through laughter, change and stress, often without much help from me. That's the shift I want for you too. Not perfection, partnership. Let's turn this into a gentle practice you can do with me. If you can, grab a pen and paper, and if not, just think this through. Notice the story you tell yourself about how you treat your body. Is it about investing time or money? When you think about a massage, a gym membership, new walking shoes, or a class, do you think, I'm not worth it? That's too expensive? Write down what it is you find yourself saying, and then ask yourself, would I say that to a friend? Now choose one tiny action to take today. A 10-minute walk, a glass of water, a nutritious salad with plenty of protein for lunch, putting on moisturiser, booking that checkup you've been putting off, finding out what a gym membership costs. Nothing huge, just one small vote for your body. The point isn't how big it is. The point is you matter enough for this. When shame comes up, add the word and. I'm ashamed I treated my body like this, and I'm allowed to start again today. Both can be true. You're allowed to grieve the past and still choose something new, something kinder. You don't owe your body perfection. You owe it care. What's the tiny action you're going to take today to care for your body? Let me know in the comments if you're comfortable. If you'd like help with anything, I offer one-on-one coaching. There's a link in the description. I'll see you tomorrow.